Hey guys, what is up? My AWOL password here with another video game review. Today we will be reviewing Generation Zero. This game is takes place after I guess after the Cold War. I wouldn't say an alternate universe, but like I guess alternate timeline of somewhere in the Cold War timeline of I think it's Sweden, Finland, but I think it's Sweden. Um, and robots kind of took over in a way during that time period. Um, so we'll hop into what I like and don't like and go from there. But what I do like, I first and foremost, I did love the gunplay and the gameplay loop. It was very fluid to me. I love the looting, the looter shooter aspect, and a lot of inventory. There is a lot of inventory management and micromanaging there, kind of like a survival craft. If you think of like Fallout 76, it is also the on the same engine as games like Call of the Wild and Hogwarts Legacy, both Avalanche Studios. Um, this game is particularly like I wouldn't say like a child company, but um, you can say it's a child company of Avalanche Studios called Systemic Reaction, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Um, so the gunplay and the gameplay is very fun. The micromanaging, the survival crafting, a lot of customization options with your tire, your guns, your weapons. Um, yeah, you have a companion thing which came in DLCs, which I'll talk about here in a second. Just a lot of different stuff. A good amount of various classes with robots and your enemies. The world is very big. Um, and then the DLCs added a new section to the game as well. But yeah, overall, I think that they shined in that way. Very good. There's multiple play play styles you can go with: guns blazing, stealth, all that all that good stuff. The skill tree is actually pretty nice, simple, not too not too complicated. The thing I found most complicated about the game is probably the schematics. You find them in the world or do certain challenges, you get certain schematics with aspects of the game. Some of them are tied to the paid DLCs you have to do, and whatnot. And speaking of paid DLCs, there's two DLC story expansions. One I'll talk about later in the video. Um, the other one, I'm working through that right now. This is my review of after beating the main story. It took me about 30-ish hours casually, and I didn't really rush anything. Just casually going through doing all of that in the side missions as well. There's a bunch of story. There's no NPCs in the well, maybe there's like one or two NPCs. You get most of your NPCs through the DLC expansions, but throughout the main story, there's probably like a couple NPCs that you actually interact with. Um, but everything is over quote unquote walkie talkie or phone, and the story is through that. The story itself, it was average. It wasn't I wasn't hooked onto it enough to be like, wow, this is a great story, but it wasn't like a bad story either. You figure out a lot of what's happening throughout the game at the end. So um yeah, take that out as you will. Um yeah, gunplay is good, gameplay is good, environment's good. The DLCs, a lot of the DLCs are weapon packs and skin packs and stuff for your companion, which are overpriced, which I'm not too fond of. Luckily, I did get this game on sale. Um, yeah, I paid like 3 4 US dollars for the base game this past like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Um, and then some of the weapon packs and DLCs and story expansions probably paid another few bucks for those. So overall, I got it really cheap. But if you paid it without a sale, those non-story expansion DLCs are practically not worth it to me. Since they just give you like 2, 3 new weapons, maybe some extra stuff in there. Um, and there's a DLC tab for schematics as well. But um, that's if you buy them, you're able to use them. What I didn't like, which comes to the one of the DLC expansions called Phoenix Rising. Currently, I don't know. They say they're gonna fix it, but I don't know when or if. Um, you cannot progress in the story at a certain point. You go through it. It will is like it crashes you to desktop. I'm playing on PC. It crashes you. It crashes the game on on a couple scripted events. There are some workarounds. I've only been able to. There was 2 times where it's happened. I got a workaround on one of them. The other one is practically impossible to work around, and you can't really progress. So I'm really disappointed in that because they've been pushing out a lot of paid DLC for weapon packs and stuff like that. But not really. I've only seen like a couple major updates of recently for that. They say they're gonna put it out and do more updates. I hope they do because I really enjoy this game. I do want to play more future playthroughs of this game. I haven't played I haven't played co-op in here. I know it has some co-op capabilities. Um, so yeah, the other one is that there is a lot of micromanaging and inventory management. But if that's what you like to do, more power to you. But it's think of it as like if you guys have played like Fallout 76 or like I think Tarkov is another big one. Um, like those type of games. It is very inventory, survival, crafting. You could say Minecraft as well in that regards. Um, a lot of clearing out inventory, putting them in stashes in your stash box, um, all that good stuff. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it gets just tedious. But other than that, it's pretty good. Customization on weapons and attire is good as well. Lots of stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can do there. Um, and that also comes with a lot of inventory management as well. There is a good amount, but not in a bad way, of copy paste missions and areas. Like almost every few houses, you are able to like go in and explore is all the same. Um, however, it's not like tedious to do that. So it's yeah. Um, also some of the areas are the same as well, but majority of that is just the interiors, and all that good stuff. The rarity system is nice too. You know you don't start off with overpowered broken gear right off the get go. You start off with they use the color system with the well in this case it's white, green, blue, purple, then yellow, up to 5 stars. Yellow being 5. So um yeah, each higher rarity gives you better stats for your weapon, all that good stuff. So it's very much a survival craft shooter with robots and stealth stuff. So overall, I enjoyed the game. Hopefully, they get some fixes out with its DLC. Performance and optimization wise, it actually performs really well. I was expecting it to not perform well. Um, the pacing is really good because the gunplay is very fluid. I was expecting this game to be more like Call of the Wild pacing, where it's just like walking sim and hunting robots, but you're it gets pretty quick and pretty intense. So overall, I would if they would fix that DLC, I'd probably give it a solid 7, 8 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed my playthrough. I want to do future playthroughs. It isn't too difficult. It still poses a challenge in some areas. I think the more um, your intro area is not going to give you like boss battles like that, and hard mobbing right off the bat. It kind of scales per region. Like different regions have different enemy types and like increases in difficulty. There are no difficulty trophies, so you can play this game on the easiest difficulty, and it still feels like a challenge in a way, which is good. So you're not like stupidly overpowered and not one-shotting everything. So it is. I would recommend this game. So I would also wait for this game to get on sale, like I did. I I wouldn't pay the weapon packs unless it was on a big sale. But overall, this game I enjoyed, and I plan on playing it more. But thanks guys for coming out to this review. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. See all my other cringe game reviews. We have more if you scroll through. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. All that stuff. I'll put those links down in the description below. And I'll see you on the next video. So, adios.